All right, y'all, listen up and listen good. You're looking at the thumbnail. You're looking at the title of the video. You already know what time it is. It is time to get active. All right? Let me just hop down in here so you guys understand what it is that I am talking about. Now, I did a live stream not too long ago entitled Modern Women Owe Men an Apology. Okay? It was a fantastic stream. But really the stream was a reaction to a story that happened back then from JT of the City Girls, and she kind of went viral at that time because she was talking about how and instructing women not to give broke men no viscosity, no viscous innards, and just setting up just the pure and utter delusion in her arguments was just absolutely ridiculous. So I did this live stream as a response to that. Because I believe it, those that lead with these ideologies owe us an apology. Anyway, I came across a video that was sent to me on my Instagram at Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. There's a link down in the description box down below that essentially a large component and portion of my argument this lady says. So I want to get in there and I want to get active. Shout out to Takara Comedy. That's her @ I'll leave a link down to her @ in the description box as well, because it's a very long video, so I can't go over it all, but we're going to go over some of the salient parts. Without further ado.
He asked Young Miami, what does a guy have to do to get, like when he's getting to know you, what does he have to do on a first date with you? You know, and she said he has to give me all of it on a first date. He got to take me shopping. He got to give me money. You know, she said my baby daddy gave me $50K on the first date. He took me shopping. I want to fly in jets and planes. I need all of that on the first date. And if you can't come to me with all of that on the first date, go get it and come back when you can. And I think that it's setting an unrealistic precedent for real women in the world, especially real young girls in the world. When you telling young girls, and this is the thing, people always feel the way when I say this. Women always say, your kids shouldn't be listening to me, like I'm not their mom, you their mom. But when you are an influencer and you're a public figure, you have to be mindful that regardless of whether you want to or not, you are an influence.
Facts.
And you have to do better with the way you choose to influence people. And this 25, 26-year-old girl is on this podcast, viewed by millions, saying that in order for a dude to talk to her, he has to have dropped money on her on the first date, $50K and up. He needs to take her shopping, buy her bags. He needs to make sure that he buys her bags. He needs to show on the first date that he can take care of her. And the only problem that I have with that, two problems that I have with that is, one, it's unrealistic for the women who are listening to you.
Facts.
It's an unrealistic expectation for the real women who are listening to you. And two, what are you saying to the really, like, there are real good men out there. There are real good men out there who may not have $50K to give you on the first date, who might actually treat you good and ain't gonna beat your ass and ain't gonna cheat on you and ain't gonna steal your car and who's not gonna embarrass you publicly. And the reason why this is important is because those good men get looked over because of the standard that she's telling women that they need to live by. The unrealistic standard that this young woman who probably makes millions of dollars is telling the everyday average girl that she needs to live by.
Let me pause it right there because she's quoting scripture right now. You understand me? So she focused on the unrealistic expectations, which I called out ad nauseum on my stream. And I had women that came up and said, well, it doesn't matter what she said. It doesn't matter. She is an influencer. Okay. Her views, her ideology, okay, as disrespectful to men as it is, still needs to be challenged, still needs to be critiqued, because she's got the ball. She's got the rock. She's got the eyes. So they're looking to her for an example. The unrealistic expectations have to be addressed, because when we talk about in the space, some of the major talking points, lack of accountability and realistic expectations. Okay. Young ladies that just float through life. All right. But then look at a JT as a role model. Okay, that's the information that they're going to be attached to. But then the second thing is how you think that makes the dudes feel that can't do stuff like that. And they're like, in order to amount to a girl who is influenced by a city girl, these are the things that I need to do. There's just no way for me to compete. So I'm going to see my way out of this particular equation.
And what happens is those really good men get overlooked. Those really good men are unseen. Those really good men are not good enough because we are living and we're teaching these young women to live by a standard that is unrealistic. It's $50K on the first date is not unrealistic if you are dating millionaires. You know, if you dating men in the industry and in the business who got $50K to drop on you, but the majority of us are not. And
let me be clear. I don't care if you make $1 billion, $50K on the first date is unrealistic. Let me bring that back. You understand what I'm saying? The idea that, you know, you're breaking off women car worths of money, right, on the first date is absolutely insane. But it's just like, once you start at the level of insanity at a 10, right, which is $50K, what she is influencing other women to believe, right? And the broke men mantra, when you start up here, I can understand Takar at least bringing it down to, you know, if you a millionaire and you giving out $50K, no. But let's bring it back down to complete and utter reality. It's not normal anywhere. It's not normal anywhere. That is not normal. Okay, let's keep it going.
And a man's value can't only come from his finances. There are some real good men out there who are getting overlooked and overseen because women like this are setting this bullshit ass precedent for these young girls to listen to. That's my concern. There are young men and women out there listening to this bullshit. If a man can't drop $50K on me on the first date and buy me the bags I want, then I can't fuck with him.
Crazy.
Like there's some good men out there who ain't got $50K to drop on you. There's some good men out there who busting their ass in college working to become a doctor. Ain't no doctor gonna drop $50K on you. Ain't no dentist gonna drop $50K on you. Ain't no school teacher gonna drop $50K on you, but that man gonna treat you so good. The value in men has become so insane.
And the thing is, too, is that the typical young lady, because when I'm talking about all this, I understand that there's women that look at what JT was saying, right? And it's just like, oh, well, no, she looks, acts, and talks like a hood booger, so that's not what I'm going to be listening to. But of the ones that are still younger and confused about their position in life, you know, they may not understand their femininity. They may be insecure within it. They may have some wounds within the past, and they're looking to find any information of how they should be treated and or respected. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. But see, if they don't course correct and they're led completely by delusion, they'll hit past the wall and then look back at their options and say, where did all the good men go?
If he can't buy me a Birkin on the first date, now you're gonna have girls who can't buy themselves Birkins on the first date. Half these women listening to you can't afford their own lifestyle, and you out here telling them that this is the type of expectations they should have for these men? Girl. I feel sorry for the good men, you know. I feel sorry for the good men who making, a decent amount of money, who busting their ass to get themselves together, who will genuinely take care of you. I feel sorry for the good men.
It's all reality.
That's the first thing women gonna ask nowadays. Like, women act like they pussy the prize. Like, bitch, your pussy ain't the prize. Yeah. Some of y'all don't even wash y'all ass right.
Uh-oh.
Some of y'all women, I watch women go into, I spent some time out these past couple of weekends hanging out, getting back into the world, and I've watched men approach women, and these women act like they pussy the prize. A dude walk up to you in a bar talking about can I buy you a drink? And she like, you can buy me a bottle. Bitch, can you buy you a bottle?
Yeah.
Because if you can't buy you a bottle, then get the fuck out my face. And it's always that
The
African American
audacity.
women. Like, I don't. It's just us. It's us. It's us.
Yeah.
Women walk into the club, they got their titties hanging out, they got their fucking ass hanging out, and then they want to tell a dude, I don't drink drinks, regular drinks. If you're going to buy me something, you need to buy me a bottle.
Out of control.
And now that guy got to walk away with his... And I hope he don't. I hope he didn't when she said it. But, you know, men will walk away feeling down, like, I'm not worth it because I can't buy you a bottle. And it sucks when all the women around have that same concept and idea.
Out of order. And then not just walk out with his head down, but walk out of the race. Just like, damn, when I go to these non-melanated bars and or clubs, they don't treat me like that. They don't have these unrealistic expectations. But again, you look at the people that is in media over there, they don't let the bullshit rain on top. There needs to be a changing of the guard. Absolutely. Absolutely. How else? What other community do they filter the bullshit through at a steady and rapid cadence? More than this one. I'll wait.
It blew my mind when I heard her say that. And I'm not saying that she can't have standards and boundaries for herself. Because if she's, but you have to also be able to explain to people when you speak that this is something that I asked for because I'm in the position in my life, I'm in the stage and on the level in my life where this makes sense for me because of what I'm bringing to the table. So I'm not saying that it's the worst thing in the world she could ever say. I'm saying that when you open your mouth to say something, you have to be thorough with what you're saying.
Or don't
You
say
have to
shit at all.
explain. But I'm in a situation in my life where I make six figures. I'm, you know, I make a lot of money with what I do, and I like for the man who enters into my life to become with something as well. That's what you have to say. But you can't make some blanket fucking statement and not clarify, because then you got these young girls
Take it as gospel.
thinking that this is what they should be asking for. Pushing out good, and I know some of y'all like, why you feel like this? Because I just feel like there's good men out there. There's good men out there. There's good black men. There's good black solid men out there who gotta deal with this fucking generation of fuckery.
You know, the reason why I like, and this is the second time I maybe reacted to one of her videos before, is that not only does she bring this dose of reality, but then also she rides for dudes. You know, so often the content that we see that comes from women content creators, women in the media, especially much more on the left, seems to want to decrease a manhood or a man's value. Right? Or the importance of men, or the fact that men are not ain't shit. Men are not trash. That there's good dudes out there. Right? So that's why, like, you know, I feel like at some point I'm going to have to reach out to a couple of these content creators that can speak up for what is actually reality and what is actually going out there. You understand what I'm saying? Because I think that it's important. Over here on this side of YouTube and on my content, the channel that I work on, you know, I never talk about women are shit, women are trash, women ain't this, women ain't that, because I know it's not true. No, it's not true. Yeah, there's some crazy ladies out there. There's some crazy dudes out there as well. But I think as long as you hit this earth with reality, you are thereby increasing your successes, increasing your chances in life, increasing your options in life through the decisions that you are making. I think at the end of the day, one of my goals on this channel is to get folks on the right path and recalibrate all of the dirty things that have entered into their mind, which inflicts and causes a great deal of toxicity within their lives that they don't even know about. They don't even know it's a problem. They just move from situation to situation, making mistake after failure, and just don't ever understand why. That there's components of the way that they were raised and the media that they were exposed to, which is leading to the way that they are continuously failing in situations. But if we want to get to a mode of success, you have to do certain things to identify within yourself, remove the negative energy, put yourself on a path and a purpose to increase your chances of living a successful and joyous life. Okay? Guys, that's all I'm going to go through this video right here. Hopefully you enjoyed her words. Again, I'm going to leave her video down into the comment box down below so you can go check out the video. It is about 30 more minutes left in the video, and as well as her page as well. I support the content that she brings forth. You understand what I'm saying? Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Feel free to hit me up. My Instagram, link down in the description box down below. My Patreon, over 650 members in the building. Thank you so much to my family for continuing to support. If you guys want to join the inner circle and get access to more content from me, behind the scenes, more educational knowledge on attaining your purpose, your value in life, your financial education, y'all already know where to find me. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.